So today I am pack punching every exclusive weapon in Treyarch Zombies. I believe the only two games that have exclusive weapons for the maps are Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3. So any other game I don't believe has any exclusive weapons to cover. But if you enjoy this video at any point, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I know people don't like hearing that, but you know you gotta do something to help me, man. I hope you guys enjoy the video. So let's get into the first map, which is going to be Nuketown Zombies. So unfortunately, we have to start off on Nuketown, which it isn't the greatest start, because it's a lot of waiting around. All the perks and pack punch fall from the sky. So I honestly couldn't get pack punch until like round 22, which is very unfortunate. Now I'm not waiting for all the perks to come down, so as soon as pack punch comes down, I will pack the M27, which is the only map exclusive on this map, which is good. And we can go ahead and buy a quick revive. Why not? It does not hurt to do this. You never know when the zombies are gonna flip a switch and kill me. Okay, we have made it to the box, and we do not know how this is gonna go with getting the M27. I feel like it's decently common, but I guess I'll first box it is going to determine whether or not this is going to take a long time or not. Okay, we have enough for 2 box hits. Let's see if we can get the M27 in the first 2 hits. That'd be very nice, but I highly doubt it. RPD is actually not bad. And the LSAT? Dude, that's some pretty damn good luck. 2 LMGs on round 4. You just can't ask for a better outcome on BO2 especially. Oh, a perk's coming down, or maybe even pack-a-punch. Who knows? Double tap? I'm going in, boys. Oh, shit, I got a nuke. I did not mean to do that. Man, I could have gotten my double tap already, but no. My dumbass had to grab a nuke. Okay, let's buy double tap. Let's hope we don't die in the process of buying it. Looks like we're not. Oh, another perk. Yo, we might be rolling into big bucks today. And it's pack punch. There it is. Now, all we got to do is try and get the M27. Well, that's not ideal. Oh, we got the ray gun, boys. Let's go. Yo, big monkey bomb. What the fuck? Whoa, he's got the Mark II. I accidentally shot out my ray gun. And we got this. That's pretty convenient. And the M27 back to back. What can I say except I am lucky? And we now got it done. Now, the M27 is definitely a fan favorite among exclusive map weapons. I can't speak for everyone, but this weapon definitely is my favorite. But the reason why this thing is so amazing is it has really clean sights. You can, get red dot on it. You can also get the iron sights, which are also extremely nice looking. It also has really good damage, no recoil, and really the only downside to this thing is that it's only on Nuketown. I don't know why it didn't return to other maps, because it is a fan favorite, and I am going to pack punch this thing to see, or pack punch it again to see what the other attachments are. Okay, yeah, you can also get a target finder. Some attachments on here are not very good, but anything that really isn't a target finder is very solid. But that was the M27. We can now move on to Mob of the Dead, which has 3 map exclusives. And we are now on Mob of the Dead. And the 3 map exclusive we're getting on here is going to be the Uzi, the AK-47, and the Death Machine. They are definitely very good weapons, and when I was making this list, I actually noticed that every map exclusive is actually very, very good. They all have really good damage, all good ammo, basically all around very solid weapons, except for some Black Ops 3 ones, but we'll get to those later, don't worry. Okay, let's get our first box it in, see if we can get the AK or the Death Machine. There's really no bad weapons in this map, except for like the RPG and the Galil, whatever you want to say, is very, very good. So I'm going to hold on to this for quite a while, and we now got our first plane part. I think I'm going to save the Uzi for my 3rd weapon. I'm going to try to get the AK and Death Machine since they're the 2 box weapons on this map, because the Uzi is going to be very easy to just grab and go. And while we're here, let's grab Speed Cola, because why not? And if I down, that is a waste of 3,000 points, which is very unfortunate. What? Max ammo on the barrier? Well, there's some wacky shit going on in this video right now. Hey, we now got our 2nd plane part. Our 3rd plane part is now acquired. We just have 2 more, which are very easy to get. Here is one of them. And here is the last one. And now we can craft the plane. And we gotta just focus on hitting the box till we get those 2 box exclusive weapons. Oh, here's one, the Death Machine. What? This thing is so rare to get on this map. And we just got the AK. Well, let's head to the bridge then. Okay, now that we're here, we just have to get 10,000 points, which should not be too difficult. Okay, we now have the points, so let's get a Death Machine done. And the AK. I'm going to start with the AK here. Now, the name of it is the Reznow's Revenge. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that is a Black Ops 1 reference. Not too sure. But the AK is a very odd weapon when it comes to Call of Duty Zombies. Mainly because it is a very, very popular weapon, just in general. Probably the most popular weapon, or I wouldn't say popular. The most well-known weapon in history, maybe. But it's only really appeared in this map all the way until Cold War, which is very odd. A weapon that is so well-known only shows up in one map on one game doesn't make much sense to me. But on this map, it doesn't have too much ammo. It's about, like, 300, I believe, when it has its max and Pack-a-Punch, which is not very great. Its damage is very, very solid, and of course, its iron sights are also very good. And if you get on Mob of the Dead, especially, it's just a very solid weapon, but it just sucks that it's only on this map. Now we have the Death Machine here. As you see, the bottom right, the ammo is absolutely nasty with the amount it has. This thing has 1,100 bullets, which if you take out weapon kit weapons from like Cold War and BO4 or whatever, like, you know, shit like that, this has the most ammo, I believe, in zombies, which is absurd. It definitely has the biggest magazine out of any gun. 550 is absurd. It's also only on Mob of the Dead, which I feel is not a great map to have it on, because this map does not really have any camping spots. But I mean, if you get it, it's okay to have. Its reload's pretty slow. Its mobility, I believe, is one of the slowest in zombies. But that was kind of it for Mob of the Dead. Origins has in total 8 different weapons, which is going to be a lot to cover. But with that, I will see you guys on Origins. Okay, Mob of the Dead. Thank God we don't have a character that has blood on his hands. Now I can actually enjoy what I'm looking at. But this map, as I said, has 8 different weapons, those being the Mauser, Ballista, MP40, STG, Scorpion, Scar Rage, KSG, and MG08. It is a mouthful of weapons. Now, the MP40 and STG have appeared on other games before this. Specifically on Black Ops 2, they are very, very different from really any other version of the guns, so I'm gonna count it on this game. Okay, just for shits and giggles, let's see if we can get one of the box weapons. That is not one of them, but I'll take it. Ooh, we've had our last shield part. Kind of big. I didn't show the other two, but who cares? Okay, we now got protection on the back. The rear end is now protected. What the fuck am I talking about? Okay, we now buy Jug. And now I won't really show too much more of the early game. I'll just skip to when I'm pretty much prepared to hit the box. Oh, I just realized I got my headshot reward. Now I might go see what it is. If it is the Scar, I will take it. If it's the STG, I will take it. You know, whatever it is. And it could be the Galil, so I won't be able to show it off, but I'm hoping it's STG or Scar. And our lucky winner is STG. I'll take it. I was hoping it was a Scar, but you can't do anything about it. Now, look at this STG, okay? I want to do a comparison real quick. So this is the Black Ops 2 STG, and then this is the World at War STG. There's a huge difference. One is very thin. The other is very normal, I guess. I was going to say big, but this one is kind of just what an average weapon size is, I guess. I don't know. Now, the STG on this game is very good. If you have double tap, it could probably carry you into like the 30s or so. It has like, I think 2 wall locations on Origins, which is very good. So it's all around a very solid weapon. And especially on a map like Origins, which already has outstanding weapons that don't really get the credit they deserve, this thing still kind of stands out. Now we can try to Pack-a-Punch the Mauser. This is like one of the only starting pistols that doesn't become a dual-wield explosive pistol. This one becomes like a mini Mark II, as people say. It looks very, very sexy. And this thing is very, very good on BO2. Now, people don't normally use this for damage. They use it for one reason, which is to get around the map. This is essentially what it does. Okay, this is a very bad representation, but you can like zoom across the map. But this thing is very solid. You can dig it up out of the ground. If you have no ammo, you can just pick up another Mauser, Pack-Punch it, and there you go. And that's kind of it for this. It's very, very good. Still have 6 other weapons to get, so I kind of have to get to trying to get those. Can't spend too much time on each weapon, or else this video is going to be way too fucking long. Bro, I've gotten the hammer like 5 times. It's kind of just teasing me. It's giving me a cock okay, you know what? That's one of them. I mean, I ain't complaining. Can I get another one, though? That is a question we all want to know the answer to. I mean, I guess that counts. Can I get a third one, though? Maybe. And the Scorpion. There it is. We just have to get 15,000 points, which it is a lot. A little too much. That's okay. Are you kidding me? I need 80 more points? Well, that's unfortunate. Guess I'll just throw a monkey. That should solve my problem. So let's pack the MP40 and the MG08. You throw another monkey. Go, my queen. Now it's time for the Scorpion. Okay, I will talk about, I guess, the MP40 first. So this thing is very similar to the STG, where before World at War, it was a pretty small weapon. And then now it's a lot better. I feel like this is a game that made it look the best and feel the best when it comes to zombies. Now, I believe it has 3 wall buy locations like the STG. But it's very accessible in Origins. Right when you come to No Man's Land, it's right there. Basically, right when you want it. It's also in Gen 2. You know, it's just in great spots. It has good ammo as well, for it being an SMG. The damage is also up there pretty well, too. I don't know if it could necessarily get you to around 30%. I don't know if it's strong enough to do that. But as you see, around 18, it's no problem. Like, it's just kind of mauling through the zombies. Now, we could talk about the MG08, which arguably is one of the best LMGs you've seen in zombies. It's only on Origins, which is unfortunate. It has 700 bullets, which is a fuck ton for an LMG, and its damage is insane. It also has ricochet effects, so you can see the bullets if you pay attention. They are bouncing everywhere. It is kind of difficult to see it, but if you actually use the weapon yourself, you would notice it. Its reload, I believe, is one of the fastest for LMGs. I think it might be the fastest, and I just got a golden helmet. Okay. And you could also get it for free with the Maxis drone, Pack-a-Punch as well, which is just fantastic. There is almost no downside to this thing. Even if it's just on Origins, it is still just a go-to weapon. Now we could talk about the Scorpion, which is very, very unique. I believe it is one of the fastest firing, if not the fastest firing weapon in zombies. You can just look at the ammo at the bottom right when I shoot this thing. The ammo's just gone. Now, I can double Pack-a-Punch this thing to get different attachments, and there's one attachment I really want to get right now. Show you guys something also that is very unique about this weapon other than its fire rate. Did I get the attachment? Oh, I did. Okay, so if you notice it, on the Scorpion, I have dual mags on this thing. It is stupid with the reload speed. It has two different ways you can reload it because it's a dual mag. Now, I'm not sure if the first reload is going to have it. It does. I don't even know if you noticed how fast that reload was. Kind of absurd. If I remember correctly, the reload is actually less than a second. I think it's like half a second or something. Maybe faster than that. Yeah, so not only is this weapon one of the fastest firing weapons, it also is one of the fastest reloads. Now, there's only 3 more weapons we have to get. One of them is on the wall, so I'm going to try to get the other 2 box ones first. Oh, Cashapp, that's one of them. Now, all I need is a Scar H. Give it to me. That is not the Scar H at all. Oh, finally, dude. Holy, that took forever. I also got to buy the ballista. I don't know how good of a decision it's going to be because really my only kill weapon is a Scar now. So I guess we'll see how that's going to go. Okay, round 25, 19,000 points. We definitely have the points to pack them all. Let's do that. And of course, Gen 1's being attacked. Why not? Well, I just lost my ballista, so that's not very good. This is horrible. Let me just regain my shit again. Hold on. Okay, I got my bearings back. Packed ballista, everything. I'm good. I'll talk about the packed ballista first. Now, I feel this weapon is heavily underrated and just overshadowed by everything else. Now, this is a spawn room weapon, so it's only 500 points. You can get out of dig sites for free. You know, it's just a solid weapon. Now, Unpack-a-Punch without double tap is 1-shots in the head until about round 5. Not very good. But if you get this thing Pack-a-Punched with double tap, it is a 1-shot in the head until round 30. I believe it is one of the strongest starting room weapons if you're not considering BO3 ammo types, which is insane. Origins just has so many amazing weapons. It's crazy. You could also get the iron sights on this thing as well if you double pack it. I won't be showing that because, you know, you kind of get the idea. I've already showed other double pack things that happen to other weapons. Kind of the same idea here. Now we're going to talk about the KSG next. This is a slug shotgun. Not too many of these in zombies in general, but this has one of the most accurate names ever, which is the Mist Maker, which, I mean, it turns the zombies into a red mist if you get a headshot. It's just amazing. You can also get this thing out of dig sites as well. You have to have the golden shovels, and it's very, very rare. And I wouldn't say that it's necessarily like a go-to weapon, but it is very, very strong if you need just a powerhouse weapon in later rounds. Now, finally, the Scar H. There's so many people that like to say this is the best weapon in BO2. It's just not. It is a very, very solid weapon, maybe like top 5, but it's not as strong as some people think that it is. Don't get me wrong, it is extremely powerful, but it's not a weapon you really should say that is the best ever. Now, that is all of the exclusive weapons on BO2. We're going to move on to BO3, which shouldn't take as long. Okay, so here we are on BO3, and I got Jessica, so we know that this is the run. And there's 2 weapons on Shadows. One of them, technically speaking, isn't map exclusive anymore, but if I were to not think about Chronicles being a thing, then, well, it's only on this map, that being the Bootlegger. And the other one is the Bloodhound, which is the starting pistol of this map. Now, I do want to try to get just set up on this map. I don't want to spend too much time on it because the weapons I'm covering aren't too interesting, so I just want to try to get this map over with so I can move on to the next one, and the ones after that have way more interesting weapons than this. Okay, I've gotten completely set up, and I also have the points on round 4. Pack-punch both of these weapons. And these weapons, the reason why they're not too interesting is because they don't have anything super special about them, but they're just map exclusive. The Bootlegger technically is in the Chronicle maps, and it's actually, I think, a rework of the Type 100 from World at War. I'm pretty sure people have corrected me about that they're not the same weapon, but they look very similar. And the Bootlegger, I mean, it's kind of whatever on Shadows. Like, you're never really going to go out of your way to get it. It's only in the Tramp, which is also very obscure. You don't really go there unless you're getting the sword. I mean, the damage is all right. You can get double pack on it, obviously, and it can be infinite damage, but, you know, it's just not... It doesn't really stand out too well. But now we have the Bloodhound. The interesting thing about this is when it's Unpack-a-Punch, it's actually the strongest starting pistol we've ever seen that doesn't involve weapon kits. So anything from BO3 or from World at War to BO3, it is the strongest starting pistol. And I believe when it's pack-a-punched, it does have more ammo than any other starting pistol. Just a little bit more though, not too much more. It's not really great in the grand scheme of things. Like it's just there. It's cool to have, but overall, there's no reason to really keep the Bloodhound. But now we can move on to ZNS, which has two very, very amazing exclusive weapons. So I'll see you guys in Zetsubou. Okay, we are now in Zetsubou, and of course, I messed up the intro for this map like 3 separate times, so pretend I just spawned in, all right? Bear with me, guys. So the two weapons, I don't know if I said it already, we're getting the Marshall 16 and the Razorback. They are phenomenal weapons. I hope I can get them relatively soon, because sometimes I get them at the first box pull, other times it takes me years, man. Years. Immolation. That's what I want. Okay, let's see if we can get really good pulls or not. I just realized I only have 4 box hits. I gotta kill some zombies. Oh, we got the Razorback. Already now is the Marshalls. Oh, the last pull. Let's go. We got them. Both. Within the first Immolation Gobblegum. That is really good. Now we just have to open up the rest of the map and get Pack-a-Punch open, which shouldn't be too much of a hassle. I just need to get the points or shopping free. Okay, we now have the bunker open. We just need to actually get all of the Pack-a-Punch pieces. I believe this range op should be enough for me to get all the points I need. I could be wrong, like I am with most fucking things. Oh, there's the first part. Here is the second part. And the third and final part. Okay, pack is now open. I just have to get 10,000 points, or I could get a shopping free, which would help a lot. That might actually be my next Gobblegum, but I could be wrong. It is my next Gobblegum. Very convenient. We can get these two weapons, Pack-a-Punch, to show them off. I never turn on the power switch. Oops. Okay, here's the Marshalls and Razorback. Now, I'll talk about the Razorback first. Now, from my knowledge, this is the strongest SMG in Black Ops 3. I could be mistaken about that. I've seen it on some YouTube shorts. And I believe it also might have the most amount of ammo. It has nearly 500 bullets at its max when it's Pack-a-Punch, which is very, very good for an SMG. It is only on Zetsubou, which I find to be the stupidest decision that's ever been done by Treyarch. And it was also in the Horizon Drag trailer. And so this gun should have been a Horizon Drag, and I wish it was, because I feel like it would have fit that map a little bit better. And I mean, there's nothing really unique about the Razorback other than its high damage and high ammo. Like BO3 weapons, when you Pack-a-Punch them, they don't really get any like unique attachments or anything like BO2 does, besides them just being really strong. And the Marshalls are a very good example of that. These are the highest damage weapons that is not a one weapon in BO3. When I did my Black Ops 3 ranking, you should go watch that, by the way, they actually were at the very top of the list. It was kind of unfair to even include them, which I didn't really include them in the ranking. If you get their max potential damage output using all their ammo, headshots, double tap, Pack-a-Punch, all that shit, I'm pretty sure it can add all the way up to about 5.2 million damage. I could be wrong about that. It's somewhere around that area, which is an absurd amount. But whenever you play Zetsubou, these are almost required because they absolutely melt the Thrashers, which are a pain in the ass to deal with on this map. And overall, they're the best exclusive weapon in this entire video. You can fight me on that, because I know that I'm right. But now we can move on to Gorod Krovi, which definitely doesn't have the best exclusives ever, but they're unique to say the least. Okay, here we are on Gorod. The 3 weapons we're covering on this is the PPSH. Yes, it technically is a World at War, but it's so different in this game. Also covering the Elfware Siege and the Shadow Claw. They're definitely not like the craziest weapons ever. The PPSH is pretty good, but the Elfware Siege and Shadow Claw, I would not say that they're standouts amongst the Black Ops 3 weapons, but they're not the worst possible options. Okay, we have to get all of these out of the box, so let's see if we can get really lucky with this fire cell we have. I mean, we have an extra fire cell we could possibly use, but let's just see if we get really lucky. I might be really dumb, but is the FFAR a map exclusive? I don't remember this thing ever being in any other map besides the Chronicle maps. I guess we'll do the FFAR as well. I completely forgot this was even an option. Well, shit, guys. I did not mean to make that mistake. We got the power on now. I'm also going to try and build the shield as soon as possible, just to have my back prepared for the zombies to slap that shit around. Okay, there's the shield. Oh, L4 Siege and the Shadow Claw. That is good. All we need now is a PPSH, but we're going to have to come back after we Pack-a-Punch these 3. We just have to get all the code cylinders, whatever, for Pack-a-Punch to be accessible. Okay, there's 1 cylinder. There's a 2nd cylinder, and there is the 3rd cylinder. Got to put these in here. And now I can ride a Pack-a-Punch. Okay, now that we're here, all we gotta do is just get 15,000 points, which might be a bit long. Might take a little while. Only because I'm on round 6. Unless I get a huge gobbly gummy. Shopping free definitely works. That is a huge gobbly gummy. I'm gonna throw a monkey. Go out on my queen. There you go. So the crossbows, or the Annex Shadow Claw in this game, it's kind of whatever. On Pack-a-Punch, just shoot crossbow bolts, whatever. And Pack-a-Punch, it becomes explosive. As you see here, it's exploding them. Now, it's very weak. One explosive doesn't even kill a zombie in round 7. But that isn't really the main purpose of these, I feel. Now, a lot of you out there might not even really know what the purpose of these are if you played the game, but I believe you can actually revive your teammates with these if you just shoot a crossbow bolt at them. So essentially, you could think of it as like infinite quick revives at a distance, or infinite, you know, instant revives at a moment's notice. Whatever, however you want to look at it. They are very fucking loud in my ears. Holy shit. Now, they're not amazing as you see. I can barely even kill zombies in round 7. But as I said, they're not really meant for killing. But now we have the L4 Siege here. This is very unique. We haven't really seen a launcher that looks like this. It can shoot 8 shots when it's pack-punched before you have to reload. And I don't really know how strong it is. All I really know that it's good for is the boss fight on this map. It can, well, kill the boss very, very, very quickly if you know how to use it right. And other than that, again, that's kind of its real main purpose on this map. Killing the boss. Shadow Claws is for reviving teammates. And then now we have the FFAR, which is fucking amazing. Now, Black Ops 1, the FAMAS, if you ever know about that, it was dog shit. And in this game, the FAMAS is the FFAR. Now, it was heavily buffed. It has about 600 shots total, or 500, somewhere around that area when you pack punch it, which is a huge amount. It has really good damage. I'm confident it can bring you into like the 40s, maybe 50s. And from my knowledge, it's only on this map if you exclude Chronicle maps. So it doesn't have too much accessibility, but overall, it is a fucking solid weapon to get. So one more weapon I gotta get, which is a PPSH, which shouldn't take too long. But again, it could take forever. Who knows? Oh, we finally got it. Let's go get this shit pack-a-punched. And we can talk about it. So the name of it is very nice. It's the Grim Reaper. Very intimidating. Now, on World at War, this was so much better. Fire rate was fucking unreal. I don't believe it was actually stronger. Like, in this game, it technically has the same damage, same ammo, all that stuff. I believe the fire rate is a little bit dumbed down. But I don't know what it was. This thing in World at War was just on a whole nother level. But in this game, it just feels like a toy gun. It kind of just feels pushed to the side. Like, so many people were hyped when it came to the game again because people haven't seen it since World at War. Now, of course, it's a great option to go for. The damage is good. It could probably carry you like 30s, maybe 40s. It has a lot of fucking ammo. It's up there with LMGs. It has like 600, 700 bullets at its max. And it's overall just a great weapon. But again, it just feels so inferior compared to the one that was on World at War. We still have one more map to do, which is Revelations. And that map definitely has some interesting map exclusives. Okay, so here we are on Revelations. The 3 weapons we're getting for this is the Peacekeeper, Rifty 9, and the Banshee. Again, it's all relying on luck, so who knows how this is going to go. We got Immolation already. I wish I had gotten Perkaholic first, but that is okay. Let's just see if we can get at least 2 of them. Oh, Rifty 9. That's good. We don't want the Thunder Gun, though. Get the shit out of here. Oh, Peacekeeper. Oh, we got it. We can go ahead and get all of them pack-punched because we have the points and everything. So let's get this shit done. So I'm going to talk about the Peacekeeper first, because the other 2 are very, very different from every other weapon. So the unique thing about the Peacekeeper is this is the only map it appeared in. It originally came out in Black Ops 2 with the first DLC, I believe, that came to that game, and people loved the weapon so much, including myself. It was a great weapon. It only appeared in a map that already has extremely overpowered weapons, and there's no reason to even get this weapon at all. It is very sad. Now, the other 2, I guess I'll just do the Rifty 9 first. I mean, it doesn't really matter. The Rifty 9 and the Banshee, they're both energy weapons, so they don't actually shoot bullets. They shoot, you know, energy balls, I guess. Yeah, energy balls. Now, both of these are very, very similar with damage. They have extremely high damage. Other than the Marshals, these 2 just outclass every other weapon when it comes to comparison, I guess. They have good ammo. The damage is fucking phenomenal. As I said, they can both carry you in the 50s easily, but they're only on Revelations. And that was kind of it for the weapons in this video. I pack-punched about every single map exclusive I could, and if I forgot any, let me know. But that has been it for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. To see more content like this and more content you enjoy. This video was a little bit all over the place because while I was recording it, I realized I was making it sound more like an evolution of weapon video instead of just pack punching the weapons, because I mean, there's not many weapons in this video, so why not just talk about them, because map exclusives are you know, pretty unique from other weapons. If you want to see other like Pack-a-Punch videos that are unique, let me know and just kind of give your suggestion on what should be unique about them or anything. God damn, I've been stuttering so much in this fucking video. I've had to repeat myself so many times. Anyway, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, night, morning, whatever time it is for you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. I love every single one of you.